Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Loud and Proud episode 10. We made it, and if you're looking for a good time, you'll probably find a better company in a morgue this week because me and my old friend Riffmaster over here are full of sickness. So if you're looking for a lively podcast,
it's a little bit of a sad day in the Loud and Proud family here.
There we go. So today, we had a bunch of leftovers from the last Q&A video, and because we care about y'all, we didn't want to leave anybody out.
So if your questions are in this, comment down below. And here we go. This is from... Oh, wait. This is from Damien Collins 23. And this outstanding human being said, "Someone say beer? ? Wow.
Oh.
That's why we have booze.
We have booze.
So Damien Collins, there you go. Cheers, bro. Knock 'em back.
There we go. Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, mate, cracking question. We always say beer. And if you're drinking your adult beverages, join in.
And whiskey, of course.
Of course.
As a matter of fact, I'm drinking a fine Woodford Reserve today.
There we go.
Alongside some Amstel beer. What are you on?
What an absolute addict. Damien Collins, 23, bro. Thanks, man. Jazz, what you got? Give it to us, boy.
Yep. Okay, so my first one comes from a guy who's a good friend of mine. It's Mr. Omar Hamshrey. I think I've pronounced that right. He's one of yours. He's been following you since forever.
Yeah, I know him, boy.
This one says, what did the process of learning guitar teach you about yourself?
Oh, fuck me dead. Okay, I tell you what, this is actually a really good question. Thank you for this one. This is a chance to open up and get real deep here.
Yeah.
So, learning guitar through the years, I feel like I'm going to cry, has taught me and shown me that I am a lot more damaged than I thought I was. So, if you don't understand what that means. So, learning guitar for me, it was fun. In the beginning, it was fun. It was cool. Oh, cool, I play guitar. This is cool. But the more I got into it, the more I started to learn my favourite songs, the more I started to learn how to put a riff together. I then kind of really started getting lost in my guitar playing. And there's a few examples where I found that I never really thought of it, but I'd be playing guitar, either just writing something or playing along to a song. One song in particular was I was jamming Bleeding Me by Metallica.
Yeah, massive.
And I remember starting it. I don't remember anything in between, but then I remember at the end, I kind of like opened my eyes and it was like I checked out for like however long, like 6-7 minutes or whatever. I just checked out and I finished and I sat there and I was a bit teary-eyed. I was a bit emotional. And there's been loads of cases of that when I'm writing something or playing something that it really, pulls my emotions out, which is what I love about learning guitar. And it's taught me that yes, I'm a damaged human, as we all are, so embrace it, don't worry about it. And B, that it's taught me that I can express my emotions through a guitar, right? So if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling angry, happy or whatever, I can put it through my instrument, through my amp. And it's kind of like if you've got... I remember Jim Root said this, and it always stuck with me. Like, if you've got a problem, whatever the fuck's going on, pound it out on the guitar, learn a new song, write a new riff, learn whatever, or do something new. And at the end of it, although the problem's still there, you've dealt with it in a positive way.
That's a bloody good answer. But I can always rely on my Omar for good conversation. Like, we talk a lot of the time on Instagram and stuff. We even Zoom sometimes as well. And like, it's always a good time with that, guys. So thank you, Omar. And I'm going to answer now as well, because I know you want to know from me. I'll second that.
Yep.
Everything that you just said. about checking out, and time just changes when you're playing. You don't realize it, and even if you're not in the mood and you pick up and you get into it, whether you stumble across a riff or a couple of notes, whatever it is you stumble across, and all of a sudden, I'll become fixated on what it is I'm doing. It'll be like a couple of riffs, notes I've stumbled across, putting them in order and stuff, and you'll be repeating them over and over and over again. It'll be the same fucking riff through. Yeah. You don't even realize it now, and now it's because you've just got lost in it. So the whole, I think it's taught me that, I definitely, no matter what path I went down in life in terms of outlets, whatever it was going to be, I needed one.
Yeah.
I definitely needed some sort of outlet, and also it's proven to me just what I'm capable of, I guess, and I mean that in a coming from a place of humility. I'm not saying I'm the best guitar player in the world or anything like that, but bear in mind this was the 14-year-old kid who had no friends and nothing going for him, and had the guitar forced on him practically.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is going to be good for you. Do it. Taught me kind of, as much as I like to think I give up easily on things, as nihilistic as I am, I'm actually not, and I'm better than that.
Yeah.
And the fruits of that have been the awesome stuff that I'm able to do now with my playing.
Yeah.
So it's taught me that as much as a fucked up person that I can be at times, it's only when I look back in hindsight I go, oh yeah, look, all that stuff you made happen.
Fucking Omar, dude, hit me up on Instagram.
Omar, he's a fucking diamond, Omar.
Mate,
fucking love that
send
guy.
me an inbox message on Instagram. We'll have a chat, bro. Right, so moving on. My next question. This was actually put on YouTube, I think. This is from Outlaw Jabbin. Outlaw Jabbin. So this is a cool one, actually. He says, he or she, I'm not sure of your gender, but this amazing human said, like the Metallica Blacklist, if you could make your own version of a song from the Black Album, which song would it be, and what would it sound like if it was different?
Oh, man. I would load and reload God That Failed.
Oh,
just
shit.
It's already groovy.
Yeah.
Just imagine what it would be like even groovier.
Yeah, no, I get that. I like that. Yeah, no,
I think I don't know. I'm saying that only because it's my favorite song, because if they came to me and they said, what song do you want to do? I would pick that one because it's my favorite song on that album.
Yeah.
I would either do that, I don't know, or I don't know, just piss everyone out. I'd Massacre Sad But True and fucking do it with all major chords and
You would massacre Sad But True just like Royal Blood did. For me, shit. So it's there's probably a couple of answers. One, I would probably go down the Nothing Else Matters route, but I'd probably do something similar to the whole Chris Stapleton thing.
Country style,
make it kind of country western kind of vibe in, because I fucking dig that. But as far as taking it heavier kind of vibe, I would. It is tough because I've heard a few of the renditions that people have done, and I don't like it. They've taken a heavy balls out song and they've fucking sprinkled hundreds of thousands on it and slapped a unicorn on it and shoved a tampon inside it. I think I'd take Enter Sandman, and I'd either do it one or two ways. So either I'd proper psychedelic it down a little bit, because I don't know if you've heard the acoustic version of Sandman.
No.
So when they've done these acoustic charity things, they do an acoustic version of Sandman, and it's actually really fucking good.
Oh, sorry, by the band.
Yeah.
Of course I have. Yeah. Acoustic.
So I'd probably do something like that. Kind of reimagine it a little, and kind of take it from being heavy to more clean tone orientated, bit hippie trippy, Planet Caravan vibe. Question, right, Jazz, you're up.
Cool. Okay. So, next question is from Mr. Wesley Webb, who you know.
Oh, Wesley, mate, how's that beard going, bro? How's that beard going?
The fucking legend. You know what? I did a collab with him, doing like Metallica guitar riffs for beginners,
Right.
and I went outside the box. So if you want to see some cool riffs for Metallica riffs for beginners that aren't
Yes.
what you think I would pick, go check that one out. So what does Wes say? What's your, it's another Metallica one.
Love you, Wes. Love you, Wes.
Are you
Love you, Wes.
surprised?
Ah, fuck.
Because the only band we listen to is Metallica. Didn't you know? What's your thoughts on the Saint Anger album? People say it's the worst, but I disagree. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
How long have you got?
This
is the 5-hour podcast.
Yeah, how long have you? This is a podcast of its own right here. Like, I love Saint Anger. Bear in mind, me getting into Metallica, I didn't have the whole internet thing, and I didn't buy these albums when they came out at the time, and I didn't understand. I was just listening to good music. Yeah. I first heard Load the first time that I heard Master of Puppets, the first time I heard the Black Album, the first time I heard Justice for All. Yeah. And Saint Anger was one to follow. I just heard this plethora of music, and I enjoyed every album. I enjoyed fucking Outlaw Torn just as much as I enjoyed Disposable Heroes, as much as I enjoyed Sweet Amber.
Yep.
Okay? And Saint Anger for me, and I'm not the only one, when I was in sixth form, or, well, actually, no, not even sixth form, when I was in high school, back in high school, like year 11 and 10, like, I was so angry and pissed off at the world. When I was like, what, Metallica dropped tuned? What? And it's like pissed off and angry. And then it's when I could get the internet, I saw like the documentary alongside of it, the monster movie. And for a pissed off young person like me, I just loved it. It was rough. It was raw. It taught me about down tunings. I remember like trying to work out how they would tune the guitar. The first time I tried to tune a drop C, I didn't understand, so I tuned my guitar upside down drop C. Okay. Yeah, it was just riff after riff. But what I had alongside the album, which made it special to me, was I had the performance in the studio. You know, when they perform the whole thing front to back, which is cool if you think about it, because there's songs there that's the only time you'll ever see them get played live. Fuck yeah! Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like there's that extra connection because you're watching it. If you're listening to it, it's like, yeah, okay, you might enjoy it. Of course you're going to enjoy it. If you listen to it, you might hate it. But when you're watching it, you can't help but get pumped up. Just fucking love it. So yeah, love it.
Yeah, so Saint Anger for me is a big one. For those of you that don't like it, just stick a whole bag of balls in your mouth. For some reason, I can't stop looking at my microphone.
It's so pretty.
Don't know why. Anyway, being professional. So I did a video a long time back about why Saint Anger had to happen. It needed to happen. People were slating it, you know, because they got like no testicles. I get it. We all like our thing. We all don't like our thing, but it had to happen because that's where the band were at the time. You know, especially with Hetfield. You know, going into rehab, it's a fucking tough time, and you know, you go to rehab, and that's a place that fucking takes you. And as fucking big man and tough as you think you are, that bitch will chew you up and fucking shit you out twice over. It's, I mean, now as my life got more fucked up along the way, I like really relate to it a lot more than I used to. Back then it was like Metallica. Now I'm like, shit, man, life is tough. Life is fucking shit. Like, I get it now.
You know that your life's not going well.
Like,
when each time you watch that documentary, you relate to it.
Yeah,
more
like
and
back
more.
then, I was just like, oh man, what's going on? You're Metallica. Don't go to rehab. Just like drink and be Metallica. But now I'm just like, I get it. I fucking get it. But yeah, so Saint Anger for me, one of my favorite albums. I'll put that out there. No shame. I'm fucking proud of it. And here's why. It's aggressive. It's angry. It's not fucking, it's raw. It's not meant to be perfectly in pitch with the vocals. It's meant to sound like you're fucking coughing up, 15 years of your life through the microphone. It's not meant to sound pretty. And I love the aggression, the rawness, the anger, the emotion, the feeling that comes through it. And now, especially now, the more I've grown up and the more I kind of spiraled into my own shit that I related to from that album and and Hetfield's journey, like, I relate to it a lot more. And I listen to the songs now and I'm like, shit, man. Like, it's deep, it's dark, it's
fucking deep.
It goes well into it, and it's different. If you've not struggled with these sort of things, you know, like alcoholism, if you've not struggled with that kind of stuff, you'll never understand it. But if you have struggled with that, like, I'm not ashamed to say it, I've struggled with the booze, the sauce, you know, and I relate to it. That's why that one album I really relate to. Same with Reload, because Reload.
Yeah, same with Reload. Yeah. Oh man, if you think Load goes there, like Reload will carve you up, man.
Yeah,
like,
Reload was like I think the lowest point in Hetfield's life. He was kicked out, you know, because I remember him saying like even when he was kicked out, he didn't want to stop. You know, it's fucking and that came through in Reload, but I think Insane Anger, that came through fucking. That was a lot of years of built up everything. Just not talking, just not being straight with each other. If Metallica hadn't have done Saint Anger, everybody would have wondered what they'd sound like if they tuned down. I'd say as well, go learn some of the riffs, guys. You know what I mean? Fuck, just like, me dead,
go and learn like My World. Go learn the last riff in Purify. Anytime I pick up a drop C guitar, I always go
Moving on, we go. Look, you got to tell these people, man. They just don't get it.
You got to. Yeah,
so we got one more question each before we wrap this beautiful episode 10 of the Loud and Proud. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you're not following on YouTube, on Spotify, go follow on Spotify, and you'll get the full uncut raw podcast on Spotify. You get the smaller version on YouTube. Here we go. My next question is from Stevens Patrick 7. This is a good one. And this beautiful person says, if you could play any guitar throughout history, through any amp, what would it be and why?
Oh, fuck off. I've got a couple.
Yeah, I got a couple as well.
My first go-to is I would love to play James Hetfield's Ken Lawrence Explorer.
Ooh. Okay.
Mr. Lawrence will build you one of those if you've got $6,000 laying around. So just bear that in mind if you want one.
But if you've got $6,000 lying around, why not invest in some adult beverages?
Beverages, yeah.
If you're struggling without this podcast is so backwards. If you're struggling with alcoholism, spend $6,000 on it. And
I would want to run that through Zack Wild's 800, his custom ones that he's done God knows what to.
Oh.
On the because we know. He says, yeah, man, you just plug the fucking thing in and you're good to go. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Nah.
Where's the secret sauce, man? Where's the secret sauce?
Where's the secret sauce? So yeah, I get the feeling that Hetfield's Ken Lawrence is just one I've always wanted to play, and it's something that I will never play.
Never say never, bro.
Because you never say never, but you can get your hands on stuff. But one thing is you'll never get your hands on is one of them, and not his anyway. I mean, like I said, Lawrence will build you one if you want it. So that's one of two. The other one would be the second one would be Matt Tuck's I Don't Give a Fuck BC Rich. I know I basically have that guitar, but his custom build, I Don't Give a Fuck, with that like marbly grey paint job with I Don't Give a Fuck written up to the neck. And I would run that into Shaking Things Up. I want to run that into Tony Iommi's Wall of fucking Laneys.
Let's just take a moment. And just imagine what that would sound like.
Just imagine.
Imagine the countries that would be destroyed
just
through that. Fuck it.
Just the UK would just go.
Yeah. I mean, who needs the army? Just go fuck the Taliban with Tony Iommi's fucking back wall of amps.
Exactly.
That'll fuck them, bitches up. But yeah, mate.
So that would be my two.
Okay.
Right there. I think that's a good mix as well. Good blend.
There's one that I'm gonna say, which I actually thought you was gonna say as well.
Yeah.
So you've let me down a little bit. So, right, so the first one, would be James Hetfield's Elk Skull Explorer.
Oh, fuck, that one.
The elk skull with the barbed wire. If I can get a picture, I'll put it up here.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the first Hetfield guitars I saw. You know, first thing I watched was Cunning Stunts, and he opens with that, doesn't he? They open with that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Through whatever amp/PA system they were going through on the Cunning Stunts tour.
Yeah, it sounded
because
perfect.
that guitar tone was the filthiest, the most anal rapist of all guitar tones that you will ever hear.
It's, you know, there's a smooth quality to it though. At the same time, it's just it's chug, but there's such smooth.
It's like well lubed bum sex, but quite violent. The second one,
as a matter of, go on. No,
go on, because I'm going to finish what I was saying. So you go on.
I was just gonna say I've made so many mistakes here. I wish I could swap the Ken Lawrence out, because my dream guitar next it would be an MX220.
It's too late now.
Like in white, so it probably would be the Eat Fuck Explorer instead. But
it's too late. You've got to spend $6,000 on a Ken Lawrence now. It's too late.
Oh fuck!
It's too late. My second one, which I think when I think about it, you know, when you get that feeling like someone's tickling your prostate, like I'm getting that right now. It would be the Tony Iommi's Gibson SG with the cross inlays, the exact one that he obviously played through his amp, and just doom it through that. I think that would really wet my whistle. When I say whistle, I mean penis. But yeah, I think I would fucking just absolutely cream for that. Right, Jazz has got one more question.
Last question.
Then we're going to wrap this bitch up.
Okay, so this last question comes from Mr. Rick Car Guitar, and he responded to my question asking, and I've got two answers to this one. Hi, just out of curiosity, what's both of your favorite Zack Wild era Ozzy Osbourne song? Now, one comes to mind immediately, and the other one is kind of like the MX220 in the last one, where I'll go, oh shit, no, this.
Okay, right.
My favorite Ozzy song of all time is Desire.
Oh,
right?
Brilliant.
Because it's got everything I love about Zack on it, just like the Miracle Man style riff, right? But what gets me is it's the chorus, the chords, down, da. There's that big open fucking D, and the chorus is on there, and just his guitar just sounds fucking huge. Yeah. And then the solo. Sad story. Back in the early days of the channel, I put out a cover of that song, and it got full on copyrighted. Didn't go out, but if you want to see me cover that song, old school Nihilist style, when the videos weren't quite what they are now, go check it out on my Instagram. That's on there if you go on my Instagram, if you scroll back a bit. So Desire would be my first pick, but my second pick would be No Rest for the Wicked, Breaking All the Rules, because it's so chuggy. And that solo, when he comes out of the fast drum with the bends, oh my God.
Oh, mate. Wow.
So anything sort of No Rest for the Wicked or No More Tears, game on.
Oh, mate, I think I agree with you with that one. Desire and Breaking All the Rules. I used to listen to Breaking All the Rules religiously. Because that's what we'd like to do. We like to break the rules. Rules are there to be broken.
We're hardcore.
Yeah, fuck society. Don't pay your taxes. Do you know, I can really see some kind of civil lawsuit one day against it.
You know what? I can really see cancel culture catching up with us.
But so you're in court today for tax evasion of £16 million. How do you plead? We're not guilty. These two guys on YouTube told me that I shouldn't pay my taxes. And then we'll have to appear in a video thing for court, and we'll just be boozing. Fuck.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah, mate, belting tunes.
We'll say, Your Honor, are you having a rough day by any chance?
First of all, follow our podcast on Spotify. Shit.
And then, toss back a couple of ice cold beverages. I think it might clear your mind.
And if you're struggling with alcoholism, just toss back a couple of adult beverages. Shit. Okay, cool question. So for me, instantly the first ones that come to mind, the first one I'm going to say is Down to Earth. No, is it?
Yeah.
Is that the song? Is that what? No, is that what the song's called?
No, wait, that's the album.
Yeah. And what's the song called? Gets Me Through. Fucking hell, I'm such a twat.
Yeah.
So the album Down to Earth and Gets Me Through. That whole album is just full of absolute banging tunes. Cool guitar stuff, cool solos. Yeah. Brilliant Aussie shit. But Gets Me Through was one song I used to jam through my Guitar That I Set on Fire. If you're a super fan, you'll know that. If you don't know that, sort it out. And through this guy. And through my Line 6 Spider 2. Yeah. I used to jam that. And so yeah, the great songs like Junkie, Dreamer, That I Never Had, Fuck Me, the whole everything. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'd go Down to Earth album, Gets Me Through. Fucking awesome. Cool riff. Da down, da wow, bow bow now, ba ba fliggy, da bow, da 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 flugu dugu. Anyway. And there is another one. I can't even think of the name. Fuck. Maybe you guys can help me, but it's got an intro. But then Zack, he like clicks on the wah pedal and he's like, wow, goes into the riff. I cannot think of the fucking name, but it was on that Greatest Hits album. That's where I heard it. That album was where I heard it, but I can't think of what the song was. Cool question, man.
Yeah,
like, there's so much Aussie that just gets my dick hard. So let us know down below again your favourite Aussie eras and tunages. Follow us on Spotify. The link will be below. Loud and Proud. Go hit the follow button. You'll get the full uncut raw podcast on Spotify. All the slightly more explicit things that we leave out for YouTube because YouTube is a bitch. And I guess we should probably end this in true fashion as we always do, my friends.
Yep. It's your turn.
Let's raise our beverages to the gods above.
Of alcoholism.
Of alcoholism, yeah. To all the greats, Dimebag, Randy Rhoads, Jimi Hendrix, everyone. Yeah. Let's raise a cold one. And guys, follow on Spotify, subscribe to the YouTube channels, comment below everything that we said, all the questions, let us know. And we will read every single one of them, okay? Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready, Jazz?
I'm ready.
We're ready. Here we go.
I was born ready.
Raise your beverages. And as always, my friends, rock out. Be awesome. Loud and Proud family. Nihilist 92 family. Riff Master family. Rock out. Be awesome. See ya.
See ya.
Peace.